What's up, everybody? I'm Alisha, and this is the Gaughans React. Thank you so much for joining me. I am super excited. We are diving into episode number 4, so I am really excited to see where this takes us. The last episode, they were in Australia and kind of having some downtime. Just that interesting juxtaposition of like getting to relax and rest and recuperate, but also knowing what you have to go back into. So now we're going back into it. So I am interested to see how that transition goes. We also have a character who has gone over to the United States to sell war bonds. So I'm sure we're going to touch on his story as well, on just that transition. I'm wondering if he's going to have like some guilt or feelings of like, I should be over there, things like that. But they've also said that they're heroes over in the States. So I think it'll be really interesting to see like how is he received and what does that whole process look like? How does he actually, how does he actually like take that whole situation? Is he just like soaking it up, loving it, relaxed, relieved? Or is he feeling guilty and like feeling like he should be over there? So, and he also left behind his friend who's going to be by himself. And I feel like it would be so hard for his friend to miss him and to, like that was the person you were relying on in all these battle, intense, traumatic situations. But now he's gone. So it'll be interesting to see how his friend handles that as well. Does he find somebody else who can kind of step in or what? We also had our friend who had the heart murmur who wasn't well enough to go. And he told his dad he was going to sign up anyways. So I'm interested to see like where his storyline goes and does he wind up joining up with this group and being a replacement, or does he like get sent somewhere else? So that'll be interesting to see as well. But anyways, I'm really, really excited. Make sure that you like this video. Make sure you drop comments down below. I love interacting with y'all down in the comments. So make sure that you're commenting down below, letting me know that you're here, you're checking in, what your thoughts are, your questions, any stories or tidbits or anything like that that you have. I am here for all of it. And then also make sure that you subscribe. That is the #1 way that you can help to grow our channel and help support our channel is if you subscribe. An additional way is if you join our Patreon. On our Patreon, I am 4 weeks ahead on the Pacific, and so you can catch episodes early over there and kind of binge watch a few of them. And we're also going to be releasing some Patreon exclusives where we're reacting to movies and shows that you're requesting that we just don't think will perform well over on YouTube, but we still want to do those and hang out with you and have discussions around those things. So we're also releasing some exclusives that are only for our Patreon members. So make sure you go check that out. We have some really cool stuff happening over there. I also just wanted to mention, I am thinking that once we finish the Pacific that I will do another live. If you were with us for Masters of the Air, you will know that Michael and I went live afterwards and we got to hang out with y'all and it was so much fun. And we've been talking about wanting to do that again because we just loved it so much and had so much fun getting to hang out with y'all. So we are going to do that again after the Pacific. We don't have a date set for that yet. So make sure that you are subscribed to the channel because when we finalize that date, we're going to be putting it into our community section and the announcements there. So make sure that you are subscribed so that you actually get our community announcements and posts, like that you're notified of them so you don't miss that if that's something that you want to be a part of. But anyways, without further ado, let's jump in. I'm so excited.
Hanging fire!
Kicking right off, December 1943.
All right! What happened, Sledge? You find out Bob was drilling your girlfriend?
That makes sense.
Shot outside the correction.
Thought you said drop 2-5, sir.
It's like, why does this seem so weird? They're not being shot at. They're like, it just seemed very weird the way it was being filmed. So that makes a lot more sense.
Just killed 2 of your best friends while Tojo and Face over there continue to hose our line. You ever think you're gonna fire a short round, you say so in the most forceful manner possible.
I didn't realize that that is where the term short round came from. I've definitely heard people say that and use that, but now hearing it like in this context, like I don't think I've ever heard it in that context or realized that that's where that comes from.
Dear Vera, Merry Christmas to you.
Man, they all thought they'd be home by Christmas.
And I hope you had some snow for Christmas. Suffice it to say, we don't get a lot of snow here. We had a hearty Christmas dinner tonight, and even sang some carols. I just wanted you to know that I'm safe this Christmas night. Your friend, Robert Leckie.
Man, the looks on their faces and just how hard it would be to be approaching another war zone and more battles. That would be really tough. New Britain.
Hey guys, this Jap likes Raleighs. There were no Japs on Guadalcanal the first day. We all know how well that went.
Lecky, you're not in H Company anymore.
No, sir. I'm with Lieutenant Larkin in Battalion Intelligence.
Well, that's the Marine Corps in a nutshell, isn't it, Lecky? You make me an officer and they put you in intelligence. Colonel wants everyone to grab a rifle and lend a hand. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. How's Frenchie?
Hey, Lebec.
I still can't figure out how the hell a Canadian gets all the way from the ETO to here.
What does ETO mean? Does that have to do with like the European theater, or is that something else? These patrols through just the dense, like, forest jungle. Be so nerve-wracking. Like that is terrifying to have to walk through. So you have no idea who's hiding where. Oh, goodness. I don't know how many times this happened in this show where I'm like, I don't have a good feeling about this, and then nothing happens. And then sometimes I'm like, I don't have a good feeling about this, and all of a sudden, like, chaos.
You hold back. Bring up the rear.
I was on point.
Never know what to think is going to happen with this show.
And now you're tailing Charlie.
He does not like that. Man, they are right behind them. Oh my goodness.
Oh, gee, it's Lecky! It's Lecky! Jap Patrol. Form. I got them all.
Wow.
Hey, good work nailing those Japs.
That's beautiful. Oh, snake. I do not like snakes. Grew up in Montana, never had to deal with snakes. We have them there, obviously. Never had to deal with them. We did not have them like around our house or anything. Now we live in Georgia, and I have to deal with them, and I do not like them.
Smoking lamps out! As if we could smoke underwater.
It would be so hard for me to try and fall asleep just soaked. I feel like that would be miserable. The things these guys had to go through.
They're coming!
That was clever. It looked like that guy had like palm fronds on his helmet. It would make it so much harder to spot them, especially in that kind of weather. Goodness.
Lucky! Go to the intelligence tent! If we get overrun, burn it! Moving on left!
Wow. Burn it all down if they get overrun. Look at those guns just steaming because of how hot they are. It's crazy. At least there's lightning. Helps them see a little bit.
Here you go, that's the last of it.
That's the last of it. Sounds like they're low on ammo.
I tell you, boys, next war there's gonna be 2 men missing. Me and the MP they sent after me.
G Company took 3 alive.
It was a bonsai suicide attack for the rest of these guys.
They left their sick and wounded at a camp near here. Another 100 volunteered for this shit.
Wow.
100 against 1,200. They're either incredibly brave or incredibly stupid.
Or just really f***ing hate us.
Yeah, it's definitely an option. I would definitely say that they were brave, even though they were on the other side of this war and this battle. I would definitely say that they were brave. Ew. He's been dead a while. Oh. That was gross. Oh no, 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 no. Not a grenade. No, no.
Like you, Phillips, check that hut.
These guys definitely look sick, like they were saying. Ugh. Don't eat anything from there. It's crazy though, that one guy had the grenade just in his hands. Like he knew that they would wind up coming, and he was ready to like use his last breaths, his last moments to try to at least do something. All right, all my gun experts, what kind of gun is that? That guy needs a mental health check done on him. I don't think he's okay. I think they agree with me. I wouldn't want to be around him at night. He enjoyed, yeah, Our friend's not okay. Somebody needs to check on him. Yeah, you keep an eye on that one. Don't turn your back on him.
Blackie, I'll give you just about anything for this.
I don't even want you touching it.
Gibson's okay. He's just tired.
No wonder you guys don't talk about Guadalcanal. You didn't do anything. John Basilone did everything. Now he's back home selling bonds and f***ing blondes while you're still here in paradise. Anybody need anything from the bar?
Dry martini?
Well, it's not a real bar.
That'd be really hard for them to see John painted as like the hero and 2 weeks.
They're not our enemy anymore. Now our enemy is the jungle itself, the jungle and the rain.
Yeah. Just look at how soupy and just nasty it's. Oh, that would be so gross. Oh, and he lost his shoe. Oh. Ugh. I would not want to walk through that in bare feet. Could he not go around? Oh. Oh. What was it?
Be a good guy and just shoot me!
Gibson might help you.
What the fuck was my chest?
Can I help you, Private? You just borrowing that, sir? I need it to store battalion papers. My chest, sir. How so exactly? I can see where you're going with that, sir. And if some dead Jap wants to come back and get his chest, he can get it from me. An enlisted man can't have something like that. What about the pistol? What pistol?
What a jerk.
Battalion papers, sir.
What an absolute jerk.
Not in your tent, sir.
Man. That really rubs me the wrong way. How dare he?
All this water come down, you didn't think to cover that up?
A live grenade just happens to roll into his tent. Any number of accidents could befall someone like Lieutenant Larkin.
Coffee is the one thing we got to enjoy around here. We just want to enjoy it in peace. So we either kill Larkin or shut up.
He has a point. I don't blame him for being upset, but oh good, the rain stopped.
Lucky!
Is that you, Lieutenant Larkin?
You are no longer in intelligence. Report for cleanup duty in the officer's mess.
You're the boss, sir.
Don't get cute with me, Lucky. There's something missing from my tent.
Just to be clear, sir, you're punishing me on the suspicion I may have taken something. If it did exist, rightfully belonged to me anyway.
You might want to change your skivvies, Private. Here's you've pissed yourself.
Sounds like aneurysm. Sorry, Lucky, no magic pill.
What'd I do?
Uh-oh.
Stay dry.
That's funny.
It's not raining today.
Not yet.
All the different illnesses and diseases that would come with just those conditions would be so... Oh, look at how it's flooded. So you're just standing in a soupy lake. Man, that is rough. Why are they just leaving them here if there's no Japs left there? Like, he said they haven't seen any enemy soldiers for 2 weeks. I mean, it's been longer now. So why are they still there? It was like he smelled his hand and then is now, like, losing his mind. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh. Oh. Oh, no, no, no. Also, is there a reason he took all his clothes off first? I mean, the mental battle and the mental, like, just the conditions and how that would wear on you. Like, I get it. Oh, good. We're going somewhere else. I get how those conditions would wear on you, but man, so tragic. They're all so exhausted. I cannot imagine. Where are we headed next? Pavuvu? May 1944. Wow, so they were there for 5+ months? That's crazy. Oh, those were some big rats.
That's all I could find.
Oh no, he's sick.
Read to me, Daddy.
Rivera finally stopped raining. The rats and crabs have come out of hiding. Buddy Runner has a bone-cracking bout of malaria.
Oh my goodness.
This island has an exotic name that translated means the death of hope.
Wow.
Vuvu means death of hope.
I don't know what it means.
Italians holding the lottery.
Was surprised.
Take it home.
G Company, 2nd Platoon, Private Bauer. H Company, Private Jackson.
This would be so hard to, like, not be chosen.
Pulled another crab out of my hooch. Big as a mortar.
Oh,
Hey, Lucky. Food. Lucky. Hot food.
he is really struggling.
Come on, brother. You still asleep?
Oh, buddy.
Oh man.
Has he moved at all yet?
Not an inch.
You feeling better, Conley?
Swell.
Swell.
Hey, Lucky.
See, your aneurysm is acting up. Take you to a hospital over on Benico. You'll be on your way in an hour.
That would be good for him.
All you need is a week or two. You game?
Please send him.
Great. I'm gonna go get you some fresh dungarees. I'll be right back.
That'd be so humiliating. Like, he has no control over it, but it would just be so humiliating. And then have people pick on you, that would just be... I mean, his friends are being great about it, but not everyone is. I'm glad he's gonna get a break. I think he definitely needs it.
No razor blades. We'll need your belt, too.
Suicide risk.
What do you want me to do with this?
You scared the living shit out of Rudiger. You'll probably put in for a Purple Heart.
Why am I in with guys who need to have their razor blades taken away?
Main ward is full. They put overflow with me. I'll talk to a specialist about your urine problem, okay, if Rudiger wakes you up every hour or two during the night.
Sure.
You might be in with him because they might be worried about your mental health since you were, like, not responding, not responsive.
You ever think about selling this?
No, sir.
You get it back when you leave.
Mother of Christ.
Were you?
Keep it down. People are trying to sleep.
It'll get better. Just give it time.
Don't mind Captain Midnight. He does that most nights.
Congratulations. Pass the test.
What test?
You actually do suffer from aneurysm.
Thought I was lying.
Got it.
Guys will say just about anything. Clean sheets, burgers.
About Captain Midnight. He faking?
Who?
He paces around all night flying his planes.
Stanfield, no. I'd say he's just exhausted.
There's
medical opinion.
other terms for that, but yeah.
Back home, I'd be happy to take a run at shrinking your head for 20 bucks an hour. But here,
20 bucks an hour is so cheap.
all I do here is assess who can return to his unit and who can't. So your head is safe with me. The guys that come through here are simply tired.
Yeah.
They murdered sleep. Guadalcanal, the Japs have sent a bomber in every night, mostly just to keep us awake. Gloucester was the rain. Pavuvu was just in fact I was on Pavuvu. Put a record, Doc. I was a freshman in high school. My mom stopped breastfeeding me. Do you see that as a problem?
I like Lucky. I like his sense of humor. I can appreciate a cynical sense of humor in tough situations. What in the world? Got some people in isolation.
You're a coward. Get man, you weak! Shit! You're a dead man! You're weak! Shit! Go get Dr. Grant!
Okay, ready here, boys.
Restraints on him?
No, not necessary. He'll be out for the night. Thanks, Lucky.
They have such a tough job.
Got a smoke?
Gibbs, it's me.
I'm glad he's getting help.
Hey, Lucky.
Because that whole thing with him strangling that Japanese man was not okay.
You know Gibson?
We're on Gloucester together. Now, before that, what's he doing here?
Your buddy wanted to get off Pavuvu and go home.
Nothing crazy about that.
He attempted to steal a plane to do it, and when they stopped him, he tried to kill himself.
But I also can't say I blame him. I mean, like, trying to steal a plane and all that.
This is as bad as my war gets.
Yes and no. I mean, you have to see all the hard, all the people who are at their lowest, people who are really hurt and broken. That's tough too.
No offense, Doc. I don't think I like this place.
Why not?
People see places like Benique. I think this is what the war is really like.
I don't know what the war's like.
Sure you do. You see it in every guy who comes through here. I want to get back to my guys before they get sent on without me.
Why not just hang around for another week?
I don't think that'd be healthy for me, Doc. Listen, if you're not above taking a bribe, that Jap pistol I brought, you can have it.
How much?
No, it wouldn't be a bribe if I charged you. No ammo. Things get crazy around here. I wouldn't want you killing yourself.
Yeah, that's not my style. Why just give me the pistol? I mean, you must have gone through a lot to bring it here. Why just give it away?
I want to return to my unit and my friends.
Wonder if he's gonna keep the pistol or send it with him.
Hey, Gib. I want to give you these before I take off.
Thanks. They're letting you out.
I volunteered to leave, actually.
Why'd you do that?
Want to get back to the guys before they ship off without me?
I don't think they'll send me back.
Everybody has their limit. That's just the way it is. People have different capacities for what they can handle and just their mental toughness and how they are set up to endure different things, and a situation like this just amplifies that.
I was coming back from the airfield to the work party. Jet planes came in, bring 500-pounders. All we're out in the open. What we could do is jump into a slit trench and cover up. There was this guy, didn't know him. He was tucked in behind me. Feel his heart beating, his lungs fighting for air. His lips on my back as he prayed to God to keep him alive. He believed God would save him. Jesus, I envied him.
It's good for him to get that out, open up and share it with someone.
I hope it's quick and easy for you, Lucky. Jap sniper, maybe.
Believes he's gonna die.
Get nailed in the first 2 minutes. No worries about ending up like me.
It's encouraging, thanks, Gibson. Really helpful. Now head on back with that fresh kicking around in your mind. So Lucky's going back. Man, that was... It's an interesting episode. I mean, just, it showed so much of the hard and not the, like, I mean, there was some battle hard in there, but it showed a lot of, like, the just environmental and mental hard, which I feel like those, like, the environmental stuff, like the rain, like the incessant rain and the nasty mud and all, and the diseases and illnesses that come with it and stuff like that. Like, that's the stuff that really wears on you. You know, when you're called to rise up in a situation where it's like, okay, fight or flight, and then you get through it and you're able to be like, okay, now I can come back down. Like, if you're in an okay situation when you can come back down, that makes it a lot easier. When you're in a situation like that where it's just constantly raining, you are constantly soaked, you're getting sick, like you're having to walk in nasty mud, your shoes are falling off, like all of that stuff just wears on you so much and is so hard. So I think it was good that they showed that and that they kind of touched on that side of things, that sometimes it's not the war that gets you, but it's just the incessant day-to-day hard that can just really take you out and really put you in a mental state where you can't handle as much and you can't really tolerate as much. So I liked that they showed that and invited us into that aspect of the war and that situation. And then just Gibson, his whole storyline in this episode was tough. I mean, from him strangling that Japanese man and then smiling afterwards like he liked it and enjoyed it, and then his, him winding up in isolation in the hospital. I do not blame them for having him there. Like that dude was not okay. But like that too, like he has his limits and he was pushed beyond his limits and he was pushed outside of himself and pushed it, a place mentally where he was just beyond his capacity, beyond his limit, and just checked out and out there. So yeah, I feel really bad for him too. That would just be really hard. And then, it's hard too because he gets pulled out of the war and he's in the mental hospital. And he's right, they're probably not going to send him back to the war. So at some point they're going to discharge him to go home, probably a medical discharge. And then, like, what story do you go home and tell people? And how do you go back to normal life when you've had that kind of a mental break and you know what happened when you had that mental break and just all the things that go with it? Like, that would be so hard to contend with when you go back home and back to normal life. And I just think that would be really, really tough. And I understand why people in that situation really struggle when they come back home, because it's hard to pick up and move forward and try to build a normal life again when you have that kicking around in your brain and, honestly weighing on your conscience, because things like that we tend to feel a lot of guilt and shame about, and just to have to live with that and carry that with you every day. I feel really bad for Gibson. He went full crazy, but I feel bad for him. I really have a heart for people who are in situations like that. So we didn't really touch on, I think it's John Basilone in the US, just kind of saw him in the comic book. I didn't really touch on his story, so guessing that that's going to come up in a future episode. It'll be interesting to see how things go for Lecky when he gets back and is, kind of put back into the war and forced back into it. It'll be interesting to see how that goes. So thank you guys so much for joining me. And like I said at the beginning, make sure that you hit that like button. Please comment down below, answer some of the questions that I had during the episode. I would love to learn more. And make sure that you are sharing your stories and thoughts and all of the things, because that is genuinely my favorite part of doing this. I know I say that all the time, but it really is. Also, make sure that you are subscribed. Like I said, we are going to be doing a live hangout after all the episodes of The Pacific go live. Make sure that you are subscribed to the channel so that when we put that community post out there, you get notified about it, so that you know that when that's happening, and you can kind of set that time aside if that's something that you want to be a part of. Michael is going to be on that with me, so it'll be a live with me and with Michael, because he just watched The Pacific recently. So we'll both be on the live, so you can kind of hang out with both of us, see what Michael's thoughts were, what he thought about it. He's not reacting to it because he had just seen it recently, just before we started the React channel. But make sure you check out our Patreon. I'm really excited about what we have planned for that and what's going on over there. I think it is going to be just a great, fun place for us to hang out and connect outside of YouTube. Thank you so much for joining me. I am so excited to have you here, and I'm excited to see you on the next one. I'll catch you next time. Bye, y'all.